Chelsea fans, today is one of those days where there's so much happening that it's impossible to ignore. We've got transfer news, we've got the history to celebrate. Xabi Alonso is finally speaking as Chelsea head coach. And one question every fan is asking, how on earth is he going to select his best 11 from the talented squad we have? So let's get straight into it. Welcome, this is Derek here from Blue Nation TV. I hope you're doing well. This is a late episode for today, and very much I wanted to listen to what Xabi Alonso had to say during his first press conference. Certain questions were utterly stupid, which wasn't required. We need some good journalists to be there, to ask real, genuine questions on what his vision is, what his playing philosophy is going to be, not about how the World Cup is. I know it's an important part, but that's not really what I as a fan want to hear in first Xabi Alonso's press conference. I hope you feel the same, because what are we hearing? News on Alejandro Garnacho, which we already know. Nico Jackson, where is he going? He doesn't have any destination yet. I would rather prefer journalists ask some good questions on what he thinks about the academy team at Chelsea or something. I know he's deviated a bit when asked a question about, are you the manager who's going to be lifting the trophy in the first season? He spoke a bit different topic there, but yes, let's come to that topic at later on. The breaking news, Andre Santos exit. Chelsea finally have officially addressed Andre Santos leaving Chelsea Football Club. His departure has certainly caught the attention of Chelsea supporters. And whenever a young player with huge potential leaves, opinions are always divided. Some fans believe Chelsea should have kept him because of his quality and potential, what he possesses, while others feel that the club is making place for the next big talents. The bigger question is whether this is simply a part of Chelsea trimming the squad, or whether we'll look back in few years and wonder if it was another talent we've let go of. So have your say, Chelsea fans. Comment down, let me know your thoughts on this. What do you think? Did Chelsea make the right decision in letting go of Andre Santos? It's something what we all have to think. Oh, another important topic, a day Chelsea fans will never forget. On this very particular day, Chelsea lifted the FIFA Club World Cup. Yes, becoming world champions. It was one of the proudest moments in the club's history, because it completed a trophy collection that very few clubs in the world actually have achieved. Think about it for a moment, and that's what excited me, that we won the FIFA Club World Cup. And also, take a look at this. It's been 10 years since we last actually lifted a Premier League trophy. It's a long wait for us. If you go to see the Oli manager, there was a question in today's press conference. Someone asked Xabi Alonso, are you going to be like the same manager what Antonio Conte was? He lifted the Premier League in his first season. That was the time when we actually won it. And he deflected the topic, saying we need to build a culture now. Yes, he's absolutely right. We need the feeling of culture. We need the feeling of belonging. The Chelsea fans are all divided. The people are divided. The Blue Co, the Chelsea Football Club, we have our opinions. And it's high time that we reunite so that we can accomplish a goal of winning the Premier League. I overstress that we need to win the Premier League this season. We do not have any European competition, and this gives us an edge over everybody else, that we can lift the trophy. 10 years without being champions of England is a long wait for a club with Chelsea's ambition. The big question now is, could Xabi Alonso be the man who finally brings the Premier League title back to Stamford Bridge? Let's hope so. Yes, it was also a day where Xabi Alonso finally spoke for the first time at press conference. Everybody needed to listen to him. Like I emphasized earlier, Xabi didn't get a lot of questions like what the British media usually does. I was hoping for better questions, but he had clear-cut idea. He didn't beat around the bush of when people asked him about Alejandro Garnacho or Nico Jackson or Cole Palmer or Enzo Fernandez. He was pretty neat. And that's a good thing from the manager, addressing the press really well. It's a good start for him. He could have some more. If he wins, the press praises, and if he doesn't, there are a lot of questions raised. I don't know where Xabi Alonso could actually fall, whether he would fall in where the press criticizes him after losing 2 or 3 games, or the press would support him to actually build something for the club. He says the club and him are completely aligned with the vision, and I'm hoping that the blue coat doesn't mess it up this time, because they have got a brilliant manager. It's only time they support him with the players they need. Coming to that, there is also a big headache for Xabi Alonso. This for me is the most exciting discussion. Why? Chelsea don't have lack of talent. Like I said previously, Chelsea lacks consistency. Chelsea have too much of a talent. Who starts the midfield? Who plays on the wings? Who leads the attack? Who partners in central defense with Levi Colwill? Every position has genuine competition. And that's a fantastic problem for a manager to have. But it also means some good players will miss out every single week. Managing expectations, keeping players happy, and rotating the squad while still winning games may become Xabi Alonso's biggest challenge this season. So here's my question for all of you. What is Alonso's biggest selection headache? Is it the midfield? Is it the attack? Or the defense? Let me know your starting 11 in the comments below. And we have a topic, Chelsea's interest in Diogo Costa, not that Diogo Costa, who was one of our brightest strikers, and the ending was sour for Chelsea and Diogo Costa and Antonio Conte. There is so much of a coincidence. Everything happened 10 years back when we were at our peak. We won the Premier League, Diogo Costa left. And after 10 years, we get to hear about another Diogo Costa. And this time it's not the striker, but it's the goalkeeping situation. Chelsea are reportedly interested in Diogo Costa. This is from Transfer News Live. Chelsea have made Porto goalkeeper Diogo Costa their #1 transfer target this summer. The Blues are currently ahead of PSG in the race, with Costa now at the center of Chelsea's plan to reshape their goalkeeping department. Porto are demanding Costa's full 60 million release clause, while Chelsea are preparing concrete steps to secure a deal. If we sign Diogo Costa, the Portugal and Porto goalkeeper, it's certain that Xabi Alonso is looking for his #1 shot stopper. Now, who is going to miss out here? I know Philip Jorgensen is leaving. We have Mike Penders back. Is Sanchez going to play the second fiddle or Mike Penders? I'm not sure about whether we are still going to keep Robert Sanchez. For me, Diogo Costa doesn't come to Chelsea to sit on the bench. He comes to be Chelsea's #1. He is one of Europe's best ball-playing goalkeepers. He's come under pressure, commands his area, and his performances for Porto and Portugal have shown he can perform at the biggest stage. That's exactly the profile what Xabi Alonso prefers. Chelsea have intensified the interest. Now here's a question. Who misses out? Robert Sanchez. Most likely he loses his place. He's produced good saves. The problem is with his consistency. There's a lot of questions asked due to his consistency. Now, there were a lot of performances where we won the Club World Cup because of Robert Sanchez. He also had issues with distribution and decision making under pressure, and that's Robert Sanchez's biggest issues. That's Robert Sanchez's biggest problems. When people just keep pressing, he loses the control of the game. And I also said in my previous videos, Robert Sanchez getting the red card was a downward spiral movement for Chelsea. The first red card and a lot of red cards to follow after that incident. Now I want to hear from you, Chelsea fans. If Chelsea signed Diogo Costa, should he walk straight into the starting 11? And if he does, who leaves? Let me know in the comments below what's the biggest decision for Xabi Alonso's first season. Let me wind up here. Thank you again. This is Derek here from Blue Nation TV. Deo Borekuru, Mogason.